Exodus chapter 22 verses 20 to 26. If you wrong the widow and the orphan, my wrath will flare up against you. You shall not molest or oppress an alien, for you were once aliens yourselves in the land of Egypt. You shall not wrong any widow or orphan. If ever you wrong them and they cry out to me, I will surely hear their cry. My wrath will flare up, and I will kill you with the sword, then your own wives will be widows, and your children orphans. If you lend money to one of your poor neighbors among my people, you shall not act like an extortioner toward him by demanding interest from him. If you take your cloak as a pledge, you shall return it to him before sunset, for this cloak of his is the only covering he has for his body. What else has he to sleep in? If he cries out to me, I will hear him, for I am compassionate. Verse 20, the law is stated, you shall not molest or oppress an alien. Aliens, the powerless, or Gentiles who lived in Israel enjoyed certain rights. However, they did not enjoy full civil rights as do the Israelites. Because of this they were often victims of oppression or discrimination. The verse continues, for you were once aliens yourselves in the land of Egypt. The reason for the law is given to show sympathy for aliens, widows, orphans and the poor by remembering that the Israelites themselves were oppressed at the hands of the Egyptians. Unfortunately for most of humanity, once the oppressed are free of their oppression, they quickly forget what it felt like, and then they themselves become oppressors of others. But that is the point of this scripture, isn't it? God is the ultimate supporter of the powerless and he will act to protect them and punish those who oppress them. Israel is being told that a truly strong society provides for its weakest members. Verse 24, if you lend money to one of your poor neighbors among my people, you shall not act like an extortioner toward him by demanding interest from him. Israelites in financial need were to be granted interest-free loans. If a loan was made to a poor person, some valuable possession of his, usually a cloak, was normally given to the creditor as a pledge of repayment. His cloak, however, had to be returned to him by sunset to give him warmth through the night. In the morning, if the loan had not been paid, the cloak would be returned to the creditor and the process repeated until the loan was paid. If money was loaned to outsiders, an Egyptian, as an example, you could charge interest but not at an exorbitant rate. Point is, you take care of one another's needs by treating all that you help with fairness, understanding, and sympathy for their needs. As my grandmother used to say, there but by the grace of God, go I. Honesty and integrity are absolutely essential for success in life, all areas of life. The really good news is that anyone can develop both honesty and integrity. Zig Ziglar.